Dear students, welcome to our YouTube channel Chem Origin. This is Dr. Satish Kumar.
Dear students, in this video module, we discuss about the topic electron displacement effects. Electron displacement effects in covalent bonds. So students, in this concept, we also discuss about detailing what is inductive effect, what is resonance effect, what is electromeric effect, what is hyperconjugation. So students, in case of this topic electron displacement effects in covalent bonds, we also deal with the inductive effect, resonance effect, electromeric effect and hyperconjugation. Students, in the last video module, at the concept of heterolytic fission, homolytic fission, heterolytic cleavage, homolytic cleavage, there the reaction intermediates. Students, we know very well, in case of heterolytic fission or heterolysis, or heterolytic fission or heterolytic cleavage, the reaction intermediates are ions. So students, in an organic molecule, if heterolysis takes place or heterolytic cleavage takes place, ions are formed, cations or anions are formed. The stability of the cations we can explain there with the help of inductive effect. So students, in the last video module we discussed already tertiary carbocation. Tertiary carbocation is highly stable than the secondary carbocation. Similarly students, secondary carbocation is highly stable than the primary carbocation. Highly stable than the primary carbocation. This primary carbocation is highly stable than the methyl carbocation. CH3 plus. CH3 plus. So students, the stability order of this carbocation we can explain with the help of inductive effect, or we can explain the stability order of carbocation with the help of hyperconjugation. Inductive effect or hyperconjugation is helpful to explain the stability order of carbocations. So students, generally tertiary carbocation is highly stable than the secondary carbocation, and secondary carbocation is highly stable than the primary carbocation. This primary carbocation is highly stable than the methyl carbocation. Similarly students, in case of homolysis, homolysis or homolytic cleavage, students, we know very well about homolysis or homolytic cleavage or homolytic fission. So students, during homolysis, free radicals are reaction intermediates. So students, during the homolysis, radicals are formed as a intermediates. Radicals are formed as a reaction intermediates. So students, here in case of radicals also, we know the stability order of radicals. Students, tertiary carbon radical. Tertiary carbon radical is more stable than the secondary carbon radical, and the secondary carbon radical is more stable than the primary carbon radical, and the primary carbon radical is more stable than the methyl radical. So students, the carbon radical stability order also we can explain with the help of hyperconjugation. So students, so in this concept we also explain the stability order of carbocation and free radicals, carbon free radicals we discussed in this concept. So students, generally the electron displacement in an organic molecule, students, electron displacement in an organic molecule generally may arises by the influence of an atom, which is present in the organic molecule, or by the influence of an substituent. So students, organic molecules may have a substituents. So generally the electron displacement in organic molecules may arises by the influence of an atom or a substituent or a corresponding attacking reagent, corresponding attacking reagent, corresponding attacking reagent. So students, generally the electron displacement in organic molecules arises by the influence of an atom or a substituent or an attacking reagent or all of these. So students, if the electron displacement in an organic molecule, if an electron displacement in an organic molecule may arises by the influence of an atom, by the influence of an atom, or by the influence of a substituent, by the influence of an atom or by the influence of a substituent. If electron displacement arises or polarization of bond takes place, polarization, 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 polarization in covalent bond, polarization in covalent bond arises, polarization in covalent bond arises by the influence of an atom or a substituent in an organic molecule, then that type of electron displacement is generally known as a permanent polarization, permanent polarization, permanent, permanent polarization effect, permanent polarization effect. So students, the electron displacement in organic molecules may takes place by the influence of an atom or by the influence of a substituent, then that type of polarization which arises in covalent bond by the effect of an atom or by the effect of substituent is a permanent polarization effect, permanent polarization effect. So students, in organic molecules polarization of covalent bond takes place by the influence of an atom or by the influence of a substituent. That type of polarization is called as a permanent polarization, permanent polarization. Students, generally the examples for this permanent polarization is inductive effect. Students, inductive effect, inductive effect, inductive effect is the example for permanent polarization effect. Means the polarization of a covalent bond in organic molecule may arises because of an atom or a substituent. So permanent polarization effects takes place. That's why students, if the polarization in a covalent bond arises because of an atom or substituent, inductive effect may arises. Similarly students, another example for this permanent polarization is resonance effect, resonance, resonance effect. It is also a permanent polarization effect in an organic molecule. So students, this resonance effect also arises because of an atom or because of a substituent. So this is also an example of a permanent polarization effect by an atom or a substituent. If the students, generally the electron displacement, if the electron displacement in an organic molecule arises because of an attacking reagent, because of an corresponding attacking reagent. If an attacking reagent approaches to the organic molecule, then electron displacement arises in the covalent bonds of a corresponding organic molecule. If we observe the polarization of a covalent bond, if the polarization in a covalent bond may arises or by the influence of an attacking reagent, of an influence of an attacking reagent, if the polarization of a covalent bond takes place, then that is said to be temporary effect, temporary effect, temporary. Students, temporary effect, this is a temporary effect. Students, temporary effect, temporary effect. Students, generally if an attacking reagent, if an attacking reagent approaches to an organic molecule, then polarization in a covalent bond takes place, then that type of effect is a temporary effect, temporary effect. Students, the example for this temporary effect is electromeric effect, electromeric effect. So students, the electron displacement or polarization in an organic molecule is arises because of the or influence of the attacking reagent, then that is said to be a temporary effect. Temporary polarization effect in a covalent bond. Temporary polarization effect. The best example for this temporary effect is electromeric effect. Electromeric effect. Students, this electromeric effect is also known as a polarizability effect. This electromeric effect is also known as a polarizability effect. Students, electromeric effect or polarizability effect is a temporary effect. Inductive effect, resonance effect or a permanent effect. Electromeric effect is a temporary effect. Inductive effect, resonance effect or arises by the influence of an atom or a substituent, whereas electromeric effect is a temporary effect. It may arises or it may causes by the influence of an attacking reagent whenever it approaches to the organic molecule. So the best example for a temporary effect is electromeric effect. Students, this electromeric effect is also known as a polarizability effect. Polarizability effect. Students, this type of polarizability effect or electromeric effect is a temporary effect. It arises because of an attacking reagent. And also students, we discuss about the hyperconjugation. Hyperconjugation. With the help of students, this hyperconjugation, we can explain the stability of both carbocation stability order as well as free radical stability carbon radical. Students, with the help of hyperconjugation, we can explain the stability of carbocation. We can explain the stability of carbocation, or we can explain the stability of carbon radicals. Carbon radicals stability order. Carbon radicals stability order also we can explain with the help of hyperconjugation. So students, what is inductive effect, resonance effect, electromeric effect, hyperconjugation, we see with examples detailedly. Students, inductive effect. Inductive effect. Students, inductive effect means very simple students. Migration of electron density. Migration of electron density through sigma bonds. Students, inductive effect. Inductive effect means migration of electron density. Migration of electron density. Migration of electron density through sigma bonds. Migration of electron density through sigma bonds. Through sigma bonds is known as a inductive effect. Migration of electron density through sigma bonds is known as a inductive effect. So students, inductive effect is a permanent effect because it arises in an organic molecule by the influence of an atom or a substituent. So students, in order to understand about this inductive effect, for example, we can take a very simple one as an example. You can take propyl chloride or chloropropane. Students, we know the name of this molecule. 1-chloropropane. 1-chloropropane. Its IUPAC name is 1-chloropropane. 1-chloropropane, you can take an example. 1-chloropropane. If you take an example, 1-chloropropane to explain the inductive effect. Students, in case of 1-chloropropane, 3 carbon atoms are present, 1 chlorine group is present. First carbon is attached to or connected to 2 hydrogen atoms. Second carbon also connected to 2 hydrogen atoms, and third carbon had 3 hydrogen atoms. So students, we know very well about the structure of chloropropane. Students, if you observe the electronegativity, students, electronegativity, we know very well about electronegativity. Students, electronegativity, an atom which attracts a shared bond pair of electrons towards itself is known as a electronegativity, and the atom is said to be electronegative atom. An atom attracts a bond pair of electrons towards itself is known as a electronegativity, and the atom is said to be electronegative atom. Students, we know very well about chlorine. Chlorine is more electronegative than carbon atom. Students, we know the electronegativity of carbon is less than the electronegativity of chlorine. Therefore, because students, chlorine has chlorine has three lone pair of electrons, so it is a highly electronegative element. Therefore, it attracts the electron density, the bond pair of electron density towards chlorine atom, towards chlorine atom. So students, in case of inductive effect, the electron density migration through sigma bonds denoted with this symbol. So students, we know the electronegativity of chlorine is higher than the adjacent carbon. As a result, the electron density from the first carbon to chlorine is moved in this direction. So students, from first carbon to towards chlorine, the electron density is moved in this direction because of the electronegativity of chlorine. So students, in case of inductive effect, the electronegativity or electron density migration takes place towards an atom is denoted with a symbol delta minus. Delta minus. Here chlorine is highly electronegative, so it attracts the electron density from adjacent carbon. As a result, electron density is moved towards the chlorine atom. Already chlorine has a three lone pair of electrons. So students, here we denoted with chlorine as a delta minus. Delta minus means partial negative charge. Students, this is very important, because during writing the mechanism for an organic reaction we are using these symbols: partial negative charge. So it is a, here delta minus means partial negative charge, not a complete negative charge. Partial negative charge, delta minus. So students, in case of chloropropene, chlorine is a highly electronegative atom. Therefore, it attracts the electron density towards the chlorine atom. Here the electron density move away from the carbon. As a result, carbon gets a partial positive charge. It is denoted with a delta plus. Students, delta, this is a small delta. Students, we know capital delta generally used, it looks to be a triangle. Capital delta is used to denote for a heating reaction. So this is a small delta. Delta. So students, here the electron density is move away from the carbon. As a result, carbon gets partial positive charge. That's why it is denoted with delta plus. Delta plus. Students, the electronegativity of carbon is higher than the electronegativity of chlorine is higher than the carbon. As a result, carbon gets partial negative charge and the electron density move away from the carbon. As a result, it gets partial positive charge, delta plus. So students, here electron density decreases. So because of electron deficiency, this carbon may take electron density from the adjacent carbon, that is from second carbon. Therefore, from here the electron density is moved towards to the first carbon. As a result, in second carbon case also arises partial negative charge. So students, it is denoted with delta plus, because already first carbon partial positive charge is denoted with a delta plus. So second carbon partial positive charge is denoted with a 2 times delta plus. So here also again electron deficiency arises. Again this second carbon may takes the electron density slightly from the adjacent third carbon. As a result, this third carbon had a partial positive charge. So students, in this manner the inductive effect is moved towards to the chain. So here the migration of electron density through sigma bond takes place. It is an inductive effect. So students, in an organic molecule up to 4 carbon atoms, the inductive effect we observe. Students, here we are taking an example of chloropropane. In case of chloropropane, up to third carbon we observe the inductive effect. For example, students, if I take chlorobutane, CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, 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 Cl, 1 chlorobutane. Students, in case of 1 chlorobutane, up to fourth carbon, we observe the inductive effect. Students, suppose if we take a 1 chloropentane, CH3, CH2, CH3, CH2, 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 because it is a pentane. So it has 5 carbon atoms which are connected directly. CH3, CH2, 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 Cl, 1 chloropropane. So students, if you take 1 chloropropane for the example of an inductive effect or observation of inductive effect, up to fourth carbon only we observe the inductive effect. So students, after the fourth carbon, the inductive effect may not observe. Up to fourth carbon only, generally the inductive effect we observe in a carbon chain. In a carbon chain, in a long carbon chain, up to fourth carbon atom only we observe the inductive effect. So students, inductive effect, migration of electron density through sigma bonds. This migration of electron density may arises because of electronegativity differences. Electronegativity differences. Highly electronegative atom attracts the electron density from adjacent atoms. As a result, the electronegative atom achieves partial negative charge and the atom which lost electron density achieves partial positive charge. Students, this inductive effect. So students, we observe this inductive effect up to fourth carbon only. Next, students, generally based on the substituents or based on the groups which are present on the organic molecule, inductive effect is classified into two types. First one is plus I effect, plus inductive effect, plus I effect or plus inductive effect, plus I effect or plus inductive effect. Second one is minus I effect or minus inductive effect, minus I effect or minus inductive effect. Students, inductive effect is classified into two types because based on the atoms or based on the groups or substituents present in the organic molecule, inductive effect is classified into two types. First one is plus I effect or plus inductive effect. Second one is minus I effect or minus inductive effect. Students, if the organic molecule contains only electron donating groups, we observe plus I effect, or these groups are said to be plus I groups. Students, if an organic molecule may contain electron donating groups, for example, CH3 methyl, CH2 CH3 ethyl, OCH3 methoxy. Students, we know very well about the name of these substituents or groups. CH3 methyl, CH2 CH3 ethyl, OCH3 methoxy. Students, these are the examples of electron donating groups. If an organic molecule had electron donating groups, these are said to be plus I groups, means these groups donates electron density to the electron deficient carbon. So students, methyl group or ethyl group or methoxy groups are acts as a electron donating groups which are readily donates electron density to the electron deficient groups. So these groups show a plus I effect and these groups are said to be plus I groups. Students, some groups which attracts the electron density towards itself, those are said to be electron withdrawing groups. Electron withdrawing groups. Because of these electron withdrawing groups, we observe minus I effect. So, example for these electron withdrawing groups are NO2 nitro group, CN cyano group, COOH carboxylic acid group, COOR ester group, OC6H5 phenoxy or benzyl oxy group, phenoxy group students, OC6H5 phenoxy group or ester. We know very well students, because in the previous video module we discussed about functional groups. Ester, COOR ester functional group, COOH carboxylic acid functional group, CN cyano functional group, NO2 nitro functional group. Generally these groups are acts as a electron withdrawing groups, because these which attracts the electron density towards itself from a electron deficient carbon, so which shows minus I effect. These groups are said to be minus I groups. These minus I groups shows minus I effect. Plus I groups exhibit plus inductive effect. Students, very important, these examples you should remember. Electron donating groups are known as a plus I groups. Electron withdrawing groups are called as a minus I group in case of inductive effect. Migration of electron density through sigma bond. Migration of electron density through sigma bond is known as a inductive effect. This inductive effect arises because of electronegativity difference. So students, the atom which attracts the electron density towards itself acquires partial negative charge. The adjacent carbon acquires partial positive, and the second carbon acquires partial positive charge, and the third carbon also acquires partial positive charge. So students, as the length of the carbon chain increases, this inductive effect decreases. Students, this is very important to note. As the length of the carbon chain, as the length of the carbon chain, as the length of the carbon chain, as the length of the carbon chain increases, length of the carbon chain increases, inductive effect decreases. Very important to note students. Length of the carbon chain increases, inductive effect decreases. Inductive effect decreases. And also students, generally we observe in a carbon chain this inductive effect up to 4 carbons only. Up to 4 carbon in a carbon chain we observe generally inductive effect. After that fourth carbon we are unable to identify the inductive effect in a organic molecule. Students, based on inductive effect, we can explain the stability of carbocation. This carbocation stability order we explain with the help of inductive effect. Students, carbocation means it is an electron deficient. Electron deficient. So it needs a electron from a donors. Students, already we told tertiary carbocation. Tertiary carbocation is highly stable than the secondary carbocation. Secondary is highly stable than the primary carbocation, and the primary one is more stable than the methyl carbocation. Students, here you can see in case of a tertiary carbocation or tertiary butyl carbonium cation, here the carbocation is connected with 3 methyl groups. 3 methyl groups, CH3, 3 methyl groups. The electron deficient carbon, in case of tertiary carbocation, the electron deficient carbocation connected to 3 methyl groups. Students, methyl group is an electron donating group. It shows plus I effect. As a result, these 3 methyl groups donates electron density to the electron deficient carbon. Electron deficient carbon. As a result, the electron deficient carbon stability increases. So students, in case of tertiary carbocation, the carbonium ion or the carbonium cation connected to 3 methyl groups. Connected to 3 methyl groups. 1, 2, 3. So each methyl group donates a electron density to the carbocation. The type of methyl groups are 3 present on a carbocation. So students, this is also, this first methyl group shows plus I effect, and the second methyl groups also shows plus I effect. So students, as the number of plus I groups, increases on electron deficient carbon, the stability of carbocation increases. The stability of carbocation increases. So students, in case of tertiary carbocation, which is connected to 3 methyl groups, each methyl group donates electron density to stabilize the carbocation, electron deficient carbocation. These 3 methyl groups are plus I groups. So these methyl groups donate electron density. Similarly students, in case of secondary carbocation, it is connected to 2 methyl groups, CH3, 2 methyl groups. 2 methyl groups are connected to secondary carbocation case. So students, methyl group is a plus I group. So secondary carbocation connected to 2 plus I groups, 2 electron donating groups. As a result, the electron deficient carbon stability somewhat increases because of these electron donating methyl groups or plus I groups. Similarly students, so these methyl group donates electron density to this carbocation. Similarly students, in case of primary carbocation, the carbocation is connected to only one methyl group. Only one plus I group is present on carbocation in case of primary carbocation. So the electron density which is donated from carbon methyl group to the carbocation, but the stability is somewhat less than the secondary and tertiary, because primary carbocation connected to only one methyl group. If you see, in case of methyl carbocation, students, in case of methyl carbocation, the electron deficient carbocation does not have any plus I groups, either methyl or ethyl or methoxy, methyl, ethyl, methoxy. These are the examples of plus I groups or electron donating groups. So students, methyl carbocation does not have any electron donating groups. As a result, methyl carbocation is less stable when we compare with tertiary carbocation and secondary carbocation and primary carbocation. Students, I hope do you understand, because as the number of plus I groups on carbocation increases, the stability of electron deficient carbocation increases because of the electron donating methyl groups. In case of tertiary carbocation, 3 methyl groups are connected to the carbocation. In case of secondary carbocation, 2 methyl groups are connected to the secondary carbocation. In case of secondary case, in case of primary carbocation, one methyl group is present as a substituent. Tertiary case 3 methyl groups, secondary case 2 methyl groups, primary case only one methyl group, and the methyl carbocation does not have any plus I group, any methyl substituent. As a result, it is less stable than the tertiary, secondary, primary carbocations. So students, this is the stability order of carbocations. This is very important one students. In competitive many times this question was asked. Write the stability order of carbocations, or what is the stability order of tertiary carbocation, secondary carbocation, primary carbocation and methyl carbocation. So students, tertiary carbocation is highly stable than the secondary carbocation, and secondary is highly stable than the primary is highly stable than the corresponding methyl carbocation. This stability of the stability of carbocation can be explained with the help of inductive effect. Based on the inductive effect, we can explain the stability of carbocations. Dear students, here we see some problems for practice, very simple problems. First one, identify in the given pairs of molecules which bond is more polar. So very simple students. First example, CH3H means methane and chloromethane. So students, here the examiner question is identify which pair of molecules have the bond has more polar. So the given example, first one is methane, methane and chloromethane, methane and 1-chloromethane or chloromethane or methyl chloride, methyl chloride, methyl chloride or chloromethane. So students, in methyl chloride, methane and methyl chloride, the bond between carbon and chlorine is more polar bond, because the electronegativity of chlorine is higher than the carbon. As a result, it achieves partial negative charge, and the carbon, it is connected with three hydrogen atoms, methyl group. Carbon is connected with three hydrogens. So students, methyl chloride or chloromethane, this bond is more polar because it is highly electronegative. Chlorine is a more electronegative atom. We know very well students, chlorine is more electronegative than carbon. As a result, chlorine gets partial negative charge and methyl group gets partial positive charge. So students, compared to methane, chloromethane, the carbon chlorine bond is more polar. Carbon chlorine bond is more polar, but the electronegativity difference of carbon and hydrogen is very less. The electronegativity difference of carbon and hydrogen is very less. So it is somewhat nearly equal. As a result, the bond between carbon and hydrogen is not a polar bond, but the carbon and chlorine have somewhat polarity because of electronegativity. So students, in case of methane and chloromethane pairs, carbon methyl chloride is more polar molecule and the carbon chlorine bond is more polar. Next example, methanol and methylamine. CH3OH, CH3NH2, CH3OH, methanol. Students, we know methyl alcohol or methanol. Second one, methylamine. Students, we know electronegativity of oxygen. Electronegativity of oxygen is higher than the, students, we know electronegativity of oxygen is higher than the nitrogen. Therefore students, carbon oxygen bond is more polar when compared with carbon and nitrogen bond. Students, electronegativity of oxygen is higher than the nitrogen, we know very well. So as a result, the electronegativity difference between carbon and oxygen is more than the electronegativity difference between carbon and nitrogen. Therefore, the carbon oxygen bond is more polar when compared with carbon and nitrogen. As a result, in this molecule, the C bond O, CH3OH molecule is more polar when compared with methylamine, and the C bond O is more polar bond. Third one is CH3OH, methanol and methane thiol, thiomethane. Students, SH, thiol group. Generally, SH group is said to be thiol, thiol, OH, alcohol, SH, thiol, THIOL, thiol. So students, here also the same thing, compared to sulfur, oxygen is more electronegative. Therefore, methanol is more polar molecule, or the bond between carbon and oxygen is more polar when we compare it with carbon and sulfur, because electronegativity of oxygen is higher than the electronegativity of sulfur. As a result, carbon oxygen bond is more polar than the carbon sulfur bond. When we compare with carbon and sulfur, carbon oxygen bond is more polar because of high electronegativity of oxygen. Next problem, which CC bond, which carbon carbon bond, which CC bond of the given molecule shows least inductive effect. So students, just now we saw the important note in case of inductive effect. Students, inductive effect decreases as the length of the carbon chain increases. So inductive effect we observe up to fourth carbon in a long chain organic molecule. Here the given example is 1-chloropropane. 1-chloropropane, 1, 2, 3. Its IUPAC name is 1-chloropropane. So this is a partial negative charge, and the first carbon has partial positive charge and the second one has partial positive charge but somewhat less than the first carbon. This is also having partial positive charge. But students, as the carbon length increases from the electronegative group, so students, if you see the distance between the electronegative atom and carbon in case of third carbon is very far, so very less electron density is moved towards to the electronegative atom in case of methyl group. So this third carbon has a least inductive effect nature. Least inductive effect is observed on this third carbon and hydrogen. Third carbon and hydrogen have least inductive effect because students, inductive effect decreases as the length of the carbon chain increases. So first carbon have higher inductive effect, second carbon have somewhat less than the first carbon, third one have less than the second one. So as the length of the chain increases, inductive effect decreases. Therefore, this last carbon in this chloropropane, that means third carbon have least inductive effect. Okay students, I hope you enjoyed this session. Students, in this video module, we discuss about the electron displacement effects in covalent bonds. So generally this electron displacement effect arises because of an atom or a substituent or an attacking reagent. So these electron displacement effects having different types of effects: inductive effect, resonance effect, electromeric effect, hyperconjugation. In this video module, we also discuss about inductive effect. What is inductive effect? The definition of inductive effect we discussed and how the inductive effect arises. Also, this inductive effect is classified into plus I effect and minus I effect. So, what are plus I groups? What are minus I groups? Based on the inductive effect, we also explained the stability order of carbocation. Okay, students, thank you. Thank you very much.